with you some of the main things about the legislative branch. Some of this we have already covered, and I'm sharing these notes with you, so some of them I'm going to go through pretty quick. So first we have qualifications for the House of Representatives. Remember, that's the bigger one based on population. You must be 25 years old, you have to be a U.S. citizen for the last 7 years, and of course you have to live in the state in which you're elected. You hold office for 2 years. Elections are every 2 years. They're fixed at 435. Every state gets one. California has 53. So these actually change on population. States gain some are taken away from states. It's all based on the last census. Sole powers. They vote on charges of impeachment. Okay, that's really important. And they propose all tax laws. So anything involving revenue starts in the House. We've already gone over how a bill becomes a law, so I'm going to skip over this flow chart. Leadership positions, we got Speaker of the House right now, Paul Ryan, right here from Wisconsin. Okay, so he is in charge. He is a Republican, so the Republicans get to pick the Speaker of the House. He sets the controls for the debate, who gets to talk, when, what topic. He's setting the schedule, okay? He assigns bills to committees, which is very important. And then he puts those members on committees. So the Speaker of the House has a lot of power. Then you have, this should actually say minority leader. Right now the minority party is the Democrats. The minority leader is Chuck Schumer, and he heads the opposition. They react to what the majority does. So it's a back and forth, okay, as it should be. Next, we have the Senate. This is where every state has 2, and it's fixed at 2. You have to be 30, you have to be a citizen for 9 years and a resident of your state. Qualifications for this are a little harder, but guess what? It's harder to be a senator. There's only 2 of them per state, 100 total. Okay? You serve for 6 years, and a third of them are elected every 2 years. Filibuster. Okay, these don't happen very often. What happens is the senator holds the floor indefinitely. And there's all these rules, parliamentary procedure, you know. And what happens is the senator's up there and they're talking and they refuse to give up the floor. And they have to let them talk. And they can talk about anything. Some of the famous ones are guys reading, one guy read a bedtime story to his kids who were watching on C-SPAN. Another senator was reading recipe books and just reading books in general. Anything they can do to not give up the floor, okay? And a lot of times, well, sometimes these are successful. Sometimes they're just to draw attention to a bill, okay? And you can end a filibuster. So this allows the minority to stop a majority. This is a movie called Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, and he famously does a filibuster where he stops this project that I believe is they're going to build a dam that's going to wreck a whole area of the state, you know, and he refuses to let that happen, so he does a filibuster and really kind of shows up all these other senators. Really great movie. So what do the senators do? They are the ones who try impeachment. They have to vote on impeachment. They have to confirm presidential appointments, like just recently, the Supreme Court. Judge Kavanaugh had to get confirmed. They ratify treaties, and they have leadership positions. The vice president, which is Mike Pence, is basically the leader of the Senate. His power is he does tiebreaker votes. So it's 50-50. You need to have a tiebreaker. Okay, and the senator pro temp is in charge when the vice president is not there. A lot of times, well, throughout history, the vice president has not been there very often in general. Some VPs are there a lot more, some are not. I know I went through that quick, but there's a quick broad overview of what the legislative branch does. Rules are always changing, things are always changing, so this video could be out of date sooner than later. The legislature just has to change their rules and procedures. All right, guys, thank you.